When I first got into radio, I had to, you know, sit there with lawyers and be taught all this in quite a few little classes.
Yeah.
But the fact, if their lawyer's telling them to not retract, their lawyer's not telling him the right thing. If they premeditatedly lied about you, the only hope they've got is to reverse and apologize. If they keep it out there, they are going to be sunk.
Well, they are indeed, and I'm just waiting to... I'm giving them every chance because the courts don't like this to be a sort of political football. So what I like to do is, because I have had to sue for libel on 2 or 3 occasions before, I've always succeeded. I've never lost.
You sent him a tort letter, basically.
No, I haven't. I haven't yet.
But I mean, that's what your letter is.
Just saying I have these questions. I'd be grateful if you'd answer, and in the meantime, please take it off the web. They haven't done that because what I'm doing is I'm creating a paper trail where the judge will look. He'll say, look, I've behaved on the whole pretty reasonably. The other side hasn't. And if the other side, in those circumstances, had lied, had the lies fairly drawn to its attention, had a month to get these lies put straight, and had simply refused to tackle it at all, then that's the point at which the judge will award enormous damages. Now, as you know, under the Freedom of Speech Convention, the Constitutional Amendment, you can say what you like about somebody, but if you stray into fact, and you state facts that are not true, and then draw from those facts a conclusion about somebody's character, which are strongly adverse to that person, that, even in American law, is libel.
Look, you can't say a public figure is a murderer if they're not.
That's right. And this is much more serious than that because it's going to my professional reputation. It's saying I've gone around the world making these speeches and essentially the whole thing's made up. It's all nonsense. I don't know what I'm talking about, or where I do know what I'm talking about, I'm lying. You can't get nastier than that. And for him simply to refuse to answer my letter, because he basically can't. I mean, it's an unanswerable letter, as you'll see when you see it. It's very detailed, but it's very interesting. It's actually worth dipping into it. It's not a thing to be read in one go. It's too long for that. But it's worth just dipping into it and seeing the staggering dishonesty. And I've got all the pictures of my slides and his slides in reply and his statements about me, and then my questions to him about why he says the things he says. And in those questions, I convey the information that makes it very plain to the reader exactly how it is and how frequently he has simply lied.
All right. Lord Monckton, amazing. We'll have to watch the aftermath of this. We look forward to getting your paper and publishing it at Infowars.com. Keep up the great work. Your integrity has been proven in spades. We are routing the enemy. God bless you.
Thank you very much, and God bless you too, and God bless America.
All right, we'll be back. Hello, this is Alex Jones with some important questions. If you're going into a battle and they give you a rifle and a sidearm, how much ammunition do you want? My answer would be all I can get. In the battle for freedom and the lives of your loved ones, food is your only ammunition. How much do you want? When do you want it? Now or after the battle starts? When will you need it? Can you buy it without proper identification? Will there be any food? Will it make your children sick? If there's a quarantine and you can't feed yourself, will you go to the gathering center and be immunized? You wipe out all these problems if you have a good food supply. Food is your ammunition to fight for your freedom and your life. How much will you need? We don't know. How much do you want? All you can get. I'm Alex Jones. I want all of you good guys to live to fight another day. Call 1-800-409-5633 or check it out on the web at efoodsdirect.com. Again, that number, 1-800-409-5633.
When making important financial decisions, you should always know the facts. That's why Midas Resources is willing to pay you to read the facts. Midas Resources, a team of hand-picked financial specialists with decades of financial experience who are ready to provide you with state-of-the-art, up-to-date financial services. Midas Resources offers a host of services and stands behind their products. In fact, if you call and order their free Midas report, Midas Resources will pay you. This detailed report will provide you with financial history on the safest and most profitable areas to invest in. If you read the report, Midas Resources will send you a free Walking Liberty Silver $50. So what are you waiting for? Get the facts and call Midas Resources toll-free at 888-292-2709. That's 888-292-2709. And remember, if you read the Midas report, you'll receive a free Walking Liberty Silver $50.
They helped to create a new world order.
We are part of a new world order.
A new world order based upon collective action.
Invisible Empire is a damning indictment of the globalists through their own words and documents.
The new world order really is a tool for addressing a new world of possibilities.
It means all the world under their control.
The United Nations would take over America. The Trilateral Commission would control the world.
Invisible Empire chronicles how men of power and influence have worked in stealth for centuries to establish an oppressive world government.
I believe, first of all, that we now need nothing short of a world constitution for the global financial system.
Global governance with the establishment of the G20.
So it's going to be an inner ruling elite and then everyone else. And I got news for you. You're everyone else.
Invisible Empire. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or PrisonPlanet.com, or watch it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
Don't answer it.
If fear strikes your heart when the phone rings, knowing it may be another bill collector, it's time for you to call Zero Debt in 90 days. 800-477-9256. Settlements, bankruptcy, and attorneys are not the answer and may end up costing you up to 10 times more than necessary. Listen, if you're already in debt, does it make sense to get buried in another payment plan? Zero Debt in 90 days gets you out of debt in 90 days guaranteed, without a payment plan and without attorneys or going to court. Get the fastest relief from debt on the planet when you call 800-477-9256. If you have debt with the IRS, credit cards, student loans, or a foreclosure, we can help at Zero Debt in 90 days, and we are the only organization to provide written guarantees on the results. Go to ZeroDebtGuaranteed.com. That's ZeroDebtGuaranteed.com. Or call now for free information. 800-477-9256. That's 800-477-9256.
Jack McLamb popping in with some key intel on BP. I had a caller call me, 2-3 days ago saying Jack McLamb's on his show on Genesis saying he has sources, he has a lot in the police and military, because police and military against the New World Order he's had for more than 25 years now, saying that the Bureau of Land Management went on board and did an inspection and planted a bomb on it and blew it up. I know that BLM was there. I know a strange, unauthorized alteration was made that wasn't permitted and wasn't kosher. The word they used wasn't regulation and wasn't a standard part. And then it happened. And then I did a search on it and found some guy with an oil company saying it. I think Zimmerman Oil and some other sites saying it. So we'll talk to him because I respect Jack McLamb and get his intel on that front. Right now, let's go to Michael Taylor, Michael, Kate, Mason, and others. Michael, you're on the air from Canada. Welcome.
Thank you,
Michelle, I can't read. Go ahead.
That's okay. I know my name. Just want to let you know I've been a subscriber to your site and listener for about 3 years. My brother woke me up by saying the word Bilderberg, and one search led to another. But anyway, I'm looking forward to your chemtrail film, too. I was hoping to speak to Mr. Monckton, but anyway, it is about the carbon credits and all that stuff. In British Columbia, our trader, provincial premier Gordon Campbell, who was an attendee at Bilderberg this year with Peter Mansbridge, our version
and
of
so was General McChrystal, by the way.
Oh, nice. Yes, actually, I read that this morning. Anyways, he imposed a provincial carbon tax on us about a year and a half ago or so. Now, what I'm curious about is I know that he may be up for federal leadership going to Bilderberg, as did Stephen Harper. But what I'm interested in your take on this is, what do you think his ultimate plan is other than that? Are they going to increase, do you think, the carbon tax? Because this whole carbon thing and the recycling and the whole green movement is really sickening out here with all the tree huggers and everything we have, right? Or do you think they're looking at a federal carbon tax prior to the global carbon tax? And where do you
let me tell you, I mean, it varies region to region, and I study this all the time, but if I tell you specifically everything about Canada, you know more than I do. I read the Canadian news. I know that multiple states, namely the one you're talking about, did put this tax in locally. They are adding new gas taxes. They are adding new home inspection rules. The EU has announced that you won't be allowed to have single-family dwellings, period, within 9 years. Within 6 years, they won't be able to be given new permits. I mean, this controls everything. And so take Austin. They can't get